Also ya baller obo ene edian original enko also no de onimisa football nyu obi ne pepe asene mum ono de ogina park so a akonya bi obenya bia no obeto ase ne money enso ebetim akoso Ro Ferdinand Benchone Arsenal for enso etu ne mum nya de a Mikel Arteta so rush party ema park no so anytime soon person atwen ema oye fully fit and still party after party ono enso etim abo e de ama Arsenal omo enso e club no sejo we eye amano nsem tawtawbo
no me answer when you say enche ese you local source no ade what's in Mikano when you must say
como dizioba aso why make up
but so today
when you my smooth
so no be maybe there can create
I'm on my smooth
and do so just saying I mean more they can just say okay number
Mr. Ma wife okay
Kessben Sports annex for Minchamo
Didi Nincrofo
come on
wonderful people
I'm loyalty and dedication
messages but you know mo kasa se bibi be fine
unless we love you so much, we're so proud of you
well general yen shasem free honorable Isaac Kwame Siama or the krata babontin ewie krato de babontin chema what is a Ghana Football Association Division 1 matches e ba be shase sanso na what is a women's football enso ba be shase na ni nyina no enam COVID-19 ehun sensem no wo me di tudwa se sabre 25% a wo ma ho kwan se metima kwohwe agoprama o matuma ko stadium akwe games no they know they have put it on hold to say obia no 25% stadium I see and
the fresh one
the fresh one about on the 5th of January 2021 and what they cut abasisia Division 1 say Division 1 be shase and a women's football and so e ba be shase weekend and a wo shemukina say still 25% na almost omo bi enko no still a wo ho nti obi anhye no so say women's football na e ba be shase no 25% no obi enko stadium say okwa kohwa kensie bia enso ewo general say o ministry na so ye dia yen to so ewo National Sports Authority Professor Peter Chumesi ono de nsema tuja ono nsema de tuja nse o gidi ye nsema na nado danko president of Ghana di tuja se sabre enam coronavirus ye fa kwami so na etimi akono wo so gidi ye se ne kwan so nemom se ne pa beba stadium de na nado ne eye Dr. Nsiansare eguso edi nkomo se de bi mu kwan a bo metimi edi afaso
no emra FIFA won e mra protocol ID adwuma CAF won mra ye adwuma e don't mean sorry prekupe say oh sorry maybe obi anko one kasa no wo condition and also wo conditions are a free FIFA CAF e ba so satisfy na me say nyankofo adaru ma yetime bia ma league ne koso na je na party say ye ko eni man no the fear me no can say NCP ne COVID national committee no our advice president no ma ba meeting Dr. Nsiansare ne Dr. Anasiba o ma ba share na ba information na o mo aso akoga na fa na nyina ba bi ebo league bia o ma collect data and no based on that no o mo dey advise the president it is o mo dey adene corner say ko say ba bi aye during their trade yen relax no na fe ni pa ma mesha it is no the last phase aka ye change ni say NCP no president dey review no ba na yes we have to asema there na fi sports matches that we are reversing completely about the sports bia no yeah that's the so to me about the tower so o mutin fechi this ya ko enim pa ye na nyamiase ye na president so say what maybe ye mam ye do bia ye ya ka de kitwe bia nche na bia so etwe mama
Where some Professor Chumesi, Peter Chumesi, on National Sports Authority CEO, what the two general Sasso so says Abre and no made to Jan Nano Payson no Quain special of Bayarago Pramaso, or so Quan or Juma Wamayo Hono, the near June Papa no GDS Enchebia on Behandi over Stadium at the National Sports Authority for.
Because Nano Bear, Posumi Chomomekofa, now to the seats, they are no more young would you could do a seats bear 40,500. Six or much shading in area or more raining in light no LED type no much channel much just running in four poles in so and also much shading in now a friend say scoreboard and also materials in our installation not the one pitch no pitch that no more drainage systems no that you call now almost to I say on the pipes they go on and you could do on more reading in our catering so and in the tia be and sign was leaning now so that is a human no more answer in the age on months and sign green grass technology or maybe sheets and sign on the babia that is a wiki you know or moody and sign no at the account said you should so that is a said you know more answer yes just a quite say so we there emundi ombetime dia mai na omo a omusia kan ho federations are more here so ayo competitions there that no omunyina so enfa friends the register grass Satan trust and at the afan something na nyina ba bidra and so omo train so many machines na fuel trust na fuel pe no so I install and now lay the Satan tracks no so you na ba be much again this federations in na class in the better pa.
When some Professor Peter Chumesi, National Sports Authority boss, General Wadia Tuja, and none of Penebeto de Socomasia Sante Koroko, players or more Ecopiemu, Sudan, Womus Womsi Kasem, and Kuyan Farmon Pedema, and Kuyan Farmon could training, and I'm so, and my management and Kanyama boom, and Momutia Pedema de my players will be ne $400 and no, Cecia Makasi will be answer Kanisika, and now former chairman, Edema Kumasia Sante Koroko, a chairman K5 or the Tuja, say players, a boycott to training there. Ujidi say enya kwan paso
adia ye players ikoye yen supporters ne de ya rehusem kese pa maye on se ni pa de at least yen ya famo samo ye ma na ye ne monam kwan akotoko supporters okotoko team no se wo ba management and board yen supporters no ho se hwanim guase kese a makwa akofa abre me was asem we ade na man kan fie ensa na mako ntiade we ya players na ye ne de no kra e ba akopɛ antwa ya ma ye at least ye ne ne mo ana mo boa ye se mo boa ye bibi ne a bibi akokama kama enti se bibi nkoya at least mo mienka ne fie se asen we amakoka na bonten no we ya die ebeba BBC ebeba Jizaru wa CNN esa na kotokutin no kosoro dodo mpanimfo nso de meka nso mabɔ modin so mudi mrika atemska edeko na next kan wo ha na osenka eyentem na enkofa sa asemwemra in fact players na anya ade but ye be any day it is said ye wa wo bana wa ko toilet egu na so enya ade abetimi twa ona na to atwene pepa na obepepa say I am money per 25% enko stadium enko games no at the bed and about my clubs in here papa and na K5 for kasa say GDS say Kumasi Asante Kodoko na ne omposo isi o de ma club no also timi create database for fans no o create database a ebetimi aboa na you 1.7 you know first na me catch no Kotoko Asante Kotoko team esramo si entimi anya sa database ya da bia sa nimguase we beto ye o say na upon sabai no na supporters almost 90% support no etimi kan sa dia ye first o say ko bomodina ye e sa database unya nipa 200,000 crown obi ama 5 cedis a kasasem we ma enti senka unya nipa 500,000 a chensenka dear baby yes nipa ba ko mfa ni sika nyi team na emo akotoko eti mesra ye mpanim for sa database ni de ekwan bi o mefa so o me sa de ndi amaye o munye maye mi ni ama menka no kranchi nipa outi ho na so ye kotoko supporter na akọ stadium a to adwin o so atwes ka makotoko ana ko hwe match e ya ball na akọ hwe no atwi aka etu o supporter bia ye na adwin se kwan bi abefa so a betua bibi apart from so ko stadium amakotoko no o se ye ni etua ye ntua sade na sponsorship bia no betua bo akotoko when you nsem akwamposa K5 wadi atujade ama Kumasi Asante Kodoko ye Mohammed osira kind me Diana Stars wono so kasa wase sabro gidi se Kumasi Asante Kodoko players no ne kwanso an so me demand wo musika from the management nemum se ombetu kwan wo Sudan no mko gisika free ode eno de entwaye
very affected because it's a football it is here football quite I have scientific the least mistake it will affect you if you are not strong in the mind and the heart now. They affect you big time. So I think that players, the it creates a lot of things. It creates a lot of things. One said they are Ghana football and the entire Kotoko team. They have the right to demand their money or to do demonstration to have their money, but not in this point of time. And Nkwanko will be chrome. It should be in our country, not outside the country. You are there to sell Ghana. You are not there to sell Kotoko. Yes, you are playing for Kotoko, but you are selling the whole nation. So if anything, any mistake by internet, it will affect Ghana football. So they should have think about that. The leaders within the players, they should have think about that. Well, but that this time now, yes, so we can say match way 1 year and not say ABR. If anything, how do you call it? Match way they will not pay and say you have the contract with the club. They will need you. And then so I'm farmer tomorrow he will need you. So there you can do your demonstration. We are playing the local league, domestic league now. So when you come back, they didn't pay you there. When you come back with training, say, and one fast can say, but now man farmer, now you will crucial match away. So we sacrifice and we play. We are man farmer and see about say, any koto, any house, any as good be. Then we said, say, one day man farmer, place me, I am not training. That is how we do it. But not in our outside country. At this point in time, everybody is looking up to you, say, who be winning match and they are got the next stage.
Mohammed and what this answer more to General says so share a year Diana start Bobo Kunuma, a cobas place in the Biko, we Jawako, we Jawako, and what Chena Jennifer, Ginty and Samaya at the Tuja.
Very sad, but it's part of the game. Two clubs the recent to Barcelona, one of the clubs with Real Madrid like this. They are no actual form any money or bono and all the big demand the same money is cashy and so one say we and Papa Bianca and now and negotiations now for year. Then the player will look at his form or want to say every club will need him, so he may take that advantage to leave the club and go for the better money. But sometimes you as a player what would team maybe 1 or 2, 3 years. So the team has done something for you that you have to look in the future because we have life after football. So in this case, over left and right. Yes, you need the money, but you have to put things in place that it's not going to affect you after football. Because for me, I know that Ibiana, Ibiama Caleb, Ibiama Farouk, Ibiama Jefferson, and Ibiama Ebisopoko. So when you are leaving, try and leave a good name there so that next time, if you are young players, Caleb, I am one person, that. So you can do the recommendation and the player will go there. But here is the case, you leave the club with a lot of problems and all those things. You don't me recommend it and from a club,
Yaya Mohammed General with this answer was to Diana Stars. So Yanko across the vote as and then has a vote woman Edibetu just Sabre, Wama Branche Feno, a year Kojo or being junior, a branch and say we pra when you're growing now. Almost next week and a branch and Tonoa, Obetimashi trainer say Ediama across the vote Bobo Econo. One was also the two that say Emmanuel Nete, on also engine will recover, and also so I recover from internalized Nikoto General problem, one must or recover and Michelle. Sapon there one of the hamstring woman says Sabeji so train kakra and son our back nanso so coach Costa Papi so GDA say so far nyama koye at the momo na ne amponsa general 100 days and na ne amponsa edi tuja se enche se 100 days ne so a wababa be bun konta sponsorship any said Kumasi Sante Kodoko situation said esitie ye di dwumadi ne na ne amponsa 22nd of September 100 days no eson 4th of a year January se hwenenim board ne hwenenim se oba nkontabuo no ebaba so nyehu se obeso dwumadie no mu empempenso am wetimi ede ababedu Hilal Bobo Korijena, Womoko Trainamo, and then Ukom official page of a Facebook app, Omida Kwakoto, say a few hours, Nafe, Omidi Kumasia Santoko Kwasem de Momo. Womaso 2004, Womisha Kotoko, 2019, Omisha Kotoko, 2021, Womidi Kumasia Santoko, Sanso Akahom, Victory account, Serbia 3 times, no, Wometimedin Kunim, and so on. So, General Medimanu, Esenalaji Karim Gruza. Say they will say final warning and them can face as supporters no bas no and for supporters bas no and for players the no team ni to kwan no mo kwa bontia
supporters no match no players no ko
sit bas so bas ni can face adia and players ni dia alaji derby
the baby is 2 players track crowd no supporters be me and so
Bas Nedia, India, Alaji
on Pesas,
Sibium, and he said, Sibium. General Infancy,
Ambreno, Didi, as some European coaches always ban their players from social media ahead of crucial games. But what I witnessed today on Facebook, Kumasi's Antico technical team can emulate it. Boss, earlier today, Emmanuel Jemfi couldn't stand some comments against him on Facebook, and he had to react. Wow! After his reaction, some of the comments that followed up were distasteful. Kotok has a crucial game, and Jemfi is a core member of the team, so such banter wasn't necessary. And I'm advising the technical team to be watchful. Didi, Akumadan Senior High School. Yenin Quentin Komokakra, Franco Daru, Ewa, Sanso, and Andy Kem, Hudu, Awa Mohammed, and so Aji Nega. Naru, sorry, so no Neguano, Yanti, Grand Granafi.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sergio Maminsha, CM free national level. Professor Chumesi on update or Babayara, and then Honorable Isaac Esiama on games I am Kosomono behind closed doors. First of all, my share pictures of Free Babayara Ebana indeed. And 4 years Juma. The last time any Professor Chumesi Kasa no catch is a 1 year, 12 months and modema contractor no. So all things being equal, latest by March this year. Say Babayara ready. Na teams are Muyusu Babayara go Pramano or Mutuminya Ayusu. Young hope say we'll see an improved something. Because the last time Babayara in a massive renovation was ahead of the 2008 African Cup of Nations. And indeed, we share the Ekosuna a massive ones into Yamon paying for Abasuni who say on behind a very good edifice at the Amai. Honorable Isaac Esiama ministry non so de krata aba bonten say Division 1 league ebe start Ema league mo be start no or say you must train no abo monkai said the earlier communication that went to them say 25% attendance no yetwem is still intact say Kwembia so no teams no ebebo behind closed doors. It's good they've come out, but I think that yanka mimenya nka such communication from the ministry to the GFE, then the GFE and a bit to mean so issue such a communicate no diama clubs no, because indeed some of these things and it's a clubs in Busua a GFE for the betri maso na GFE mra no magina so e de atwi maso. So I was expecting that the GFA would also inform their members about that. Let's hope so after this release the FA accordingly better inform Division 1 and then the Women's League, you know, say the ohuni nanyembia se ofoma asotwen so a ehoni. But Sergio, the substantive issue uhwe neme ekoso o memu, do we ask ourselves ebre nuye say eguprama no nka uchemu be na emu ba ko de yebema supporters kwa mu makoribia na. For me, I think that this continual ban of supporters from the stadium no, yes yatete COVID no kosro na say we mu say you know it is possible it could come up, but in all aspects of our lives bibia ni ho e kire say de be koso stadium no ebetumi de ahokyere fufuro bi abasin ne ekoso asori dem ne ekoso odwem ne na say MPC omu wini nyina na say asori omu ye no nipa agi twigi trada ɛkɔɛ no honorable Azikesiama krade ɔno ane stadium fufuro na wayi no ɛhɔ na nkrɔfoɔ bu fam so ɛkɔ dɛ nyame ase ɔhɔnom. Now you ask yourself, say, if at a stadium and Krofobet be bodom pimsei a bompaya denyamiase dear adena yebo football match yentiminya stewards bia 4 seats bia any paba akotete so. I'm thinking that they should look at it again or say omu collected data any neema don't bet my some of these things are things omu yadi buy time. Sajo Metie Yaya Muhammad Metie K5. And I think that anopay many understand a na bibrina sujina obi agitum say one management neema no mu ye and yet dear into because footballer there once a professional footballer me I believe strongly that nipa bi adwuma ni bia no na adwuma ye no e fatana ketua enti se obi ye adwuma na ketua ma ya na ya. But I think players na nwina nkwa chiri bebre because this embarrassment is monumental. You can't untumin kataso nazo untumi is gone viral globally that a club Asante Kotoko yetu dinse club of the century no mba Africa no yesi ya didi omu players nika yesi omu pay DM abafunu bi kwa do tise $400 per player nti ene ekosi ya ebe omu sere se saade no ekoso. So I also think that indeed in a way the players had genuine concern, but they choose the wrong time to ask for their demands. Once again, say to forestall this, also omo minimum Mickey this story. Up till now, a memorandum of understanding. Omo say performance contract near the the boys are still insisting say they won't sign. And I'm thinking say Sani Manukreso Muchemo Mbawi Drufi. Na fine, code of ethics there, you can put it out there, and Ukraine should be agreed between the two parties. But with more concerns, they would have to raise it and iron it out. So your problem kakre bebane say, ene yeking Kotoko management or more responsibility to motivate their players to give their best. Who manage football team? It is one of your major responsibility is to motivate them to give their best. Motivation here could be money, it could be anything. Some managers could even call players and tell them, say, do this for me. Enti amanen koye say, abeye omagu yenumasi, enti abeye yen anyone.
Okay.
Eventually, it's the team Kotoko that will suffer. Eba beye say, oh, mogu yenumasi, enti yansusu ye de mrebi bechichre money adia. One where you won't get the best out of the player. Okay. So, omum and calm it down, kakra. Omuni buku semno, kakra fanton chain. And crofono omu dealing no, omun kotra lego den mubi. Omu dealing no, a fan kotra, Kwame Nkrumah University and Science and Technology, omu den mubi. The omud language, omuti football language. Until they should speak football language and make sure they ombenya the best out of the players. Otherwise, and then I hear bedu me fear and say management and players. Ebedu be why ni emfa blame ni mano. One will try say Barcelona for they be MVP no. Yem push blame ni players ni so. Players ni na blame ni management ni so. Ekobasa pe the two will not work together for the benefit of the club, and the club would be the sufferer.
Mamifa we inform quickly na yentua dwumede no eso krata Honorable Isaac Kwame Asiama MP and Minister for Youth and Sports or the Ababatuja ene ya na sakrata na say na 5th January
yeah. Sure.
Ntino ene part na me kan pam to ntimi kan asase no na keka COVID-19 problems e dey by na president announced Ebechi no em say sembi wo no I say e kan no honorable say before November 2020 there was a spike in the country's coronavirus cases. This necessitated the issuance of an administrative directive from the ministry that a 25% seating capacity announced earlier should be put on hold and that football matches should be played behind closed doors. This administrative directive was in consonance with the president's desire to protect lives and livelihoods. say Ghana has made significant progress in combating the disease of late. The government has therefore eased the restriction of playing behind closed doors. Seating at all stadia will therefore be limited to 25% capacity as previously announced by the president. All existing safety and hygiene protocols are still in force. The Interministerial Task Force will continue to monitor the evolving COVID-19 situation and would advise when more spectators will be allowed to all stadia in the country. The Ministry of Youth and Sports is grateful to all stakeholders, particularly the Ghana Football Association, for their cooperation. Honorable Isaac Kwame Asiama MP, Minister Enediwe Atuda.
So they are contrary to the initial one.
Yeah, but we need current year.
Later now. The top of Bonina say, a baby by a G2 Musen Komubebo League now, enka 25%, Yabema Quine, Wahamunchim Stadium Bianu Chimunaya, Nanki Muba Akodi Amanako. But November, my ever starting league na COVID no. Number of people are no munyan a course will be brave. And Tema buying a museum she shares so and then share better was a Omunja is at 25%. No, she said the Ghana for ya Kumbiama confidence and a buffum in Tafedi Oman Penin and Penin for a penny say. Yama coin now feed the Agu Premier Biano Sefa a year 1,000. Echese Uchemunaya 250 ebetumiako in terms of your next match ikubiano abana bium say yemfa 25% enko nebreko ye nimuno ombehwe se ne emesiko na omba decide say yebema bibrasa aba na ebima nemu mu ka kire obi say covid empanyimfo a ye de ahye omunsa say omunko rounds ko check se ne emesiko no ombeko so akọ rounds no mako check say jo in terms of we do matie
yes, I'm saying news.
Yes, that's very thoughtful of the government.
Because
I think it's good.
And again,
with them, me sure say all the clubs they'll be very, very, very happy because I idea some minister Franco preaches see and see that say really name pie boni na kosona. Your ball now, your ball is we want the standard of the league near Pesa Basro, your Pesi league near competitive, your Pesi in your be or African and more the one best one, you know. Now, your team is the only way, and I say mostly I quite almost fast to run their clubs near gate proceed. Into running a football club in Ghana without gate proceed, you know. A quite ben I'll be fast when to pay the players, to pay the technical team, and to motivate the players both internally and externally. Into Abanati Sufre, teams now bokache. Into at least having a 25% support, so better put to stadium. No makako boa umkutiaka kradia boa mutim stadium. I think it's a step in a good direction, and I feel say and sema ya kanka no Abanati, and for me it's a good news to all the clubs.
Okay.
Alaji Grusa and Seven or can say, Mina a test of it. Abraham Meko organize Kimfis and Deportivo, Evo Prempe College. And I'm now a taste of Nensem now, okay. And no, the end castle. But it is a team, supporters, drivers, everybody close up as or children a team now. Sanam who Kimfisa from that perspective. Omobo match we and Ankoyi. And said, yo, everybody, be at Renadu it is not wrong. Say, Obia better and I dream better to our dream normal team, about into our dream back, no, but they are pushy, Ama club, Netimiakoi. But when you are supporters that are supposed to say, be high car, no more dear team neti, I could make it yourself. I'm going to put the unflinching support to the team for them to perform on them. Not your supporters need players they appreciate in what I do. Not just as with your Canadian. And I think it is something that shouldn't be entertained. Also, your supporter, you must contribute your quota to the team. Whether by singing, whether by paying money, or several ways. I'll bet me a boy, I'm a team letting me a koye. Your work is not to say only player, said you know. And confess about what Techiman. We are supporting us who behave also the Kosiadanopa in terms of no for car. Our macro now the cop. Your poor match now about Untimin class and the Utrefi. but you don't go now fight with the players on better than that will to play on better than that space to think and said you my performance and let me of course on a football play. So it is something that should be entertained, and I think say it is uncalled for.
Okay.
Yeah, Mohammed and somehow can said you so best spend so much on a player. Let me pick my own of Isopoku for example. 5 years in Aduana Stars. Obe check Sika say Aduana Nyai. Kaleba Mankwa, if I'm not mistaken, was bought for 1 billion old cities. 3 years in Aduana Stars said you all kono omo anyahwe. Now for obi say Justice Sanane Obaha to Fuka amfa Brekum Chelsea amfa Okwa Aduana no, he was given the opportunity to play. Said you ono so asesa ne niam ase okọ e de na abe untimi nyehwe. Now you pick obi to say Farouk Adams from Elmina Sharks and Oba Aduana Stars. Obetena bench kakra because now if you are not bedu and we have Adams mo adwuma ne so. Later omo nyina akoy e ma Kaleba Mankwa e buy into ono no ne Kaleba pay after not bedu and then we have Adams. Ono so said you se sia ba bia metina ono so contract na ba wi okọ into at least Aduana players are almost spending about 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Players in the said, team na. Meanwhile, team not spending so much on these particular players. But this isn't a moral issue. We're in a moral issue. You blame the teams, you blame the players as well. So the prospect of the players, you tie the players down. Again, issues about promises are almost the players in the previous years. Have those promises been fulfilled? No. It is a umpires and a contract, you contract, you know. And again, Tama, Aduana Stars, who say Kaleba Mankwa contract in a baby who said, and Yamabe no go come to make sure say, on maybe some tire brand and down because almost spending so much with Kaleba Mankwa, Farouk Adams, and all these players that are leaving. And don't forget, these are important players to the Aduana Stars team. Just stand and about Kaleba Mankwa in terms of their spine. He's so key to their setup. Farouk is so key to their setup. And every Sokoeno has been with these teams. I brought Muji League. I brought more fighting for a trophy of Mukolusu game in Wanyana. So said you, see teams continue to lose again. But in Ghana now, few teams spend this at a place. Even the big teams have to full Kotoko or Mupe free. Aduana Stars is a big team again, they want free. Every team want free. Into Ababe very normal in our system, and only idea said you Kosa K5 the end said you meaning so chaha but then it seems he's in full support of the management. But again, let's not forget the management lapses at me team that do net. Sikana almost so the coast Sudan says Sikano me no Ghana and Kubianga so you training. And to see a cast players no baby Kokojina and baby team no Kojino. And Yansan to say and penning for Mudi anymore almost so sure as the Califria at the coast Sudan says Sikana Heya. Now Kobu me up, they shouldn't wait for the players to revolt and turn out to Joe Marco says cannot be players. And these are very common in our system. Obidi Obika said you, this is only Pacro, Equaya Patapa, this is only Pacro coach Bibi and San Otia. And said you yet discussing all these issues about sponsorship, Sikasem, Nana and Ponsa, I give you hope to every Kotoko supporter. It is all give hope to every Kotoko supporter. Those supporters want you to fulfill the promises or the more players. And he said, yo, players na anyade omagu team nani mase omatutu team nase, but again a DNA lead to sub players na omu decided say omu mono. I think say na Amponsa management no again they've let the team down and omu team no echo global mockery and then Oko Twitter, Oko Facebook, and has been Kotoko players revolting, Kotoko players revolting. Oma taking center stage and everywhere. And K5 kind, also Oko Al Jazeera crowd, we sure some will be reading the Al Jazeera news. And said, yo, I think say so far as say a bit blame players, no. Again, the management should be blamed, and I think so. I'm gonna call so sad, man. Into see a kahani and kaha. Did the message or the buy on Emmanuel Jemfi? Me who here Facebook. Now my person can be screenshot near the top. TV no so but meant me anya said you Emmanuel Jemfi so ma bonidia so on the she bibiase but nensema all can say the captain is there, so why are people talking about him? But said you again yini kan mu say what is the remote cause? Players na nyinyi, but what is the remote cause? Players no omo deserve to demand for their money, and I know yes Baby homogena to demand for their money and I know you know. But again, let's not tag and scapegoat every player. Only demand side because in every team. Latif and Abila no Mobana and saying Omuntimin could team name. Patrick Asma, team could team name. A players no matter or call it the shot in every team. And let's not forget, Sedo. I did go see a the footballer on a language. Almost winning ball of Bono in every team. Those are the cause trouble in every team. Team Bia. Almost winning money diri kakra with team in Sedo. Those are the most indisciplined players in every team. And this Sunday when you ready say a cast ball and quiet bedia chenia support on yes ya ball there. We should accept those things. The last of Baba Amandomo said, I won't follow those days. We are sure you were closer to Mr. Albert Mensa and Kotoko then. Omo Ben, so Tiense man on Mukabitra. Obiqua to Mikas Man Kotobu and Free Germany Amremia. Match remember. Said you, into players Simon Odemfi in the last 5 years, Felesana and Nimi consistent player for Kumasi at Kotoko. Into the new players that came on board this season said you, Omuntimin hold team into ransom. Omuntimin call it a shot in the team. Players are more powerful day in, day out. Those are the players that will call for the shot of the team. So the likes of Neymar, the likes of Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo said, "Yo, those are prima donnas." Hano. The level now I want to call the level now on which in recent times. Emmanuel Jamfi have shown it in Africa. He has shown it in the Ghana Premier League. What again? Now, performance in the OFM, but said, "Yo, those are the players." You cannot name any player, but these are the players ever crop up everywhere. So let's accept it. But again, the management should also be blamed. So mama players now good team a good team. Let's not only talk about the players and leave the management out. So both sides and the team combine on a good team.
Okay, and also I don't know. Supporters and their fees of it. Come on. Crucial game ahead of you. When that supporters. You remember that story? So they had a Kessben television free. I'm a Toure. Oya Medicals. Mediema. Medical na baby emra na ekoso ne no eno ho mfoni mpamjo se na wa ha na nyu furu da o medicals amature aba oni mediema asi omo aba be ya wie actually na be hu se de sikoye say successful and I say dey inti mediema e de ho nsem eba be tu edwa demonstration the Kessben television so amature ne da wono. Okay, listening to you live on the 92.9 Accra. More Vim the Masipa Sanso and eat well. Tell Naru I share my birthday with his eat well and the deeper concept and soon a day we and so yeah to also as one American
Sergio Emmanuel Jamfi
rather than video.
You see we are professional footballer.
Yeah.
You behave professionally.
Yeah.
No serious professional footballer in less than 24 hours to a very important game like this. Time engage supporters on Facebook.
Okay.
You see, I'm not getting it, and he's not an ordinary member of the team.
Yeah.
The deputy captain of the team. When your time after this embarrassment, see, I can't say me feels the management. So no team then no I don't know who let out. I don't know who let out Jemfi's name because that's a Jemfi's name, no. Any name system, say only the revolt near the other. But the bottom line is that the entire players who refuse to train. Yeah. First of all, Sienka leadership on it. Then the first name should be Felix.
Before you continue, Nipakro said he will expose players that are releasing information to the media. Emmanuel Jamfi is number one. He has been releasing information to media, especially no ball at Chisebedin as also, and then the station in the
Okay, so it means
I'm
that
trying to get
in this particular one, he's accusing Jamfi specifically, so releasing messages and asking information at the media. I think that wrong at this time for Gemfi to have time and be looking at this. In fact, some of the professional practices of serious professionals, and it's around this time, and there may be more distraction and cutting away from you. No, concentrate on you.
I've tolerated you for a long time, and I think you've done enough trying everything to always tag my name with everything negative 10. The captain is around, so why would the deputy be in charge of matters? If you find joy in doing this, go ahead, but leave me out from Emmanuel Gemfi. That was his reaction to post Namikan.
And another say,
so I agree, I agree.
Baby caution ka krebi a me. I exercise and say you a number of public figures are on social media handles, a new one handle. Enti ye came one waka so be the trauma one through you within a chassis. Oh, say one or more individuals or more handle or social media handle the moment. Now do another ex-president now. Anyway, so now your father, your manner. So
Gemfi's banter is to deal with anyone who goes against Nana Yao. This has been going on even against some media houses. Oh, okay. Nana Yao and his management are behaving like everyone is sabotaging them, even including the board, and that is entirely non-necessary. Man, management
na fancrophobia or social media.
Okay.
Wow, beka the bienyo mudibia no more attack.
Oh, sir.
That's why you say
only proof with evidence.
System.
Those are in the system. Yeah.
It's in the system. Wow. Me, I don't have any proof to it.
Wow.
But it's in the system. Say, wow, beka bienyo mudibia no more fancrophobia. No matter go so. No, come to the extent say, if they Nanaya and the management be we say ubia sabotage including the board of directors who probably give money. It's a serious allegation, but whether we like it or not, a near my sister anymore and Krofogus can say, Sanya money cost.
Okay, Ampo Emmanuel, goaltender, and okay, on and off on a cellar, Hoka Crabby. Oh, your mama, a bear wiki, baby, don't worry. Nana Samwatete, Kessben Sports News Eyes, Sarah Apia, watching Yada Masipa Facebook for Kakrabi, Nana Samwatete, no visual, but audio is coming. Emmanuel Kwache, the video isn't showing. Yeah, correction is Beba. Afia Niasha say, what has the management done at Obisu Ebusa and on the Francophonie? It's more like a corpse. Nana Poku, these Kotoko players are being pampered too much. That's why they are misbehaving. And Cancer Enoch, I boafu, Kumasa Sante Kopani, I rehosem. Awa,
say you,
my Kakrana fi,
Anopano me kai. Say there is no Ghanaian club that has lost the first leg and then went again to qualify. 1966, Kotoko Luzu against Stade Abidjan, Okodroy, Koye 2-2. 1974, Simba Beshe House of Folk 2 and Ewa Ghana, Ekoye Gules draw. Samsung 1980, AS Bilima on their way to the finals. So much House of Folk 3-1, Esakoshe House of Folk 1-0. So the attorney say Ghanaian clubs when they lose the first leg, we are difficult going there to qualify.
Okay.
And Sewasha Kotoko last 2 home losses in Africa no, acquire second leg. Ohe Kotokoni Asek in 1992, and Kotokoni EL Ulma 2015. But what said you 1992? Then we said that a spiritual game. We say superstition. Kakano ne Kotoko share blue, white down, and a blue horse no. So by 1992.
92.
92. We say Kotoko show mu 2-1. And a mobile share Kotoko 3-2 Okruma. Before the game, we say Bembadi, Abdoulaye Traoré. Oni Jeman Kuku, one Congolese international. There was a spotting. I said, yeah, but yeah, but she game now. I said, oh mama, near pull out no backward head, near connect. So those 2 guys, and they were on target for a sec on that deal. We say under 27 seconds, and a Jeman Kuku, I said the first goal. In the 5th minute, and a Max Okune to take and my 1-1. Ye ko half time ye ba second half Abdoulaye Traoré ye didn't be one or catch Akakwame say on train o trauma na o jibona and o ball shot no ekoto edo than supposed to o said the second goal e de ba ko ka ho kra ma referee on that day and go no so it was 3-2 Kotoko show mu 2-1 and mo be share Kotoko 3-2 and Kotoko ni EL Ullman so say eno koye goalless draw Seju eno no David Duncan and be board the second leg no e wa ha but a honum first leg no okoho echo as observer but second leg on be share Kotoko 2-1 Nkrumah
okay
obed owusu na share that first goal no ema enkofo no take no esade ba ko kan ho but say Joe despite the fact that Kotoko enye too much strong away no there are some couple of away wins omanya for example 1967 omoko share Stade Abidjan 3-1 the same year na state omoko share State Saint Louisien of Senegal 3-2 in 1960 Mazimbi or TP Engelbe 2-1 ni Abukari go na me share and this man Malik Jabir share that's 2 goals no 1979 see so Kotoko share and during the post match penalties and Kotoko lose here 1992 say Kotoko share 2 away wins a typical example near Sek the America Makano and almost share Costa do Sol of Mozambique 2-1 in even before that in 1983 Kotoko end their way to the finals almost share 105 FC of Liverpool from Gabon 2-1 almost share Cara Brazzaville 2-1 and another one is also their second leg win against AS Police in 2002 semi-finals of the Cup Winners' Cup then the Sonny Ela in Guema team in 2013 when Kotoko beat them 7-0 here and of course Kotoko Sako Shomu 1-0 under coach Masoud Didi Dramani and the latest one was that one the Andy Dikai Anopano when Kotoko went all the way to Cameroon and beat Cotton Sport the Garua 2-1 so they can get the win and the last time in a knockout Kotoko ni Alila Leshian Kotoko uniform so it doesn't show that it's impossible say Kotoko intimate from despite the fact that Bona Kotoko Bonu ewo form and only asem the quality no and no makoya asem so the last time Kotoko met Al Hilal in the knockout stage Kotoko uniform the other games on Russia and we group stages for example 2004 CAF Confederations Cup group stages Kotoko share 3-0 ewa Edmundso and Stephen Oduro and William Treno and Kotoko lose 2-0 ewo away and the last one also that 1-1 Walid Beket Edika Beshe before Sesoni Akuba Betikano even that one in the group stage the first leg no Kotoko Kodikan ko lose 1-0 ewo honum so it doesn't show say Kotoko team qualify
football
football anything is possible
Makase mission impossible prove
let's see especially when their bonuses have been paid Sergio Tito be on K5 I think says supporters mobilization
is this bonuses that have been paid per diem K5 no supporters mobilization I think it's a broader topic and I am Ponsana Kasa Kaseda na Kumaso so it's something we have to look at it
for the marshal for the kakra na yentwaso 37405 37407 37438. Wow. Afternoon Sports is also on Kessben television. Anyway, what is happening as Asante Kotoko will just help the betting investors to win. Patola this service touchdown and the we are Bremi. Maybe lines no bra na betre wadwen. Hello.
Boss.
Pato jana maka message say.
Boss say no on say we are na yafiu. And he says Joe said the show na si akoye no. From here to Ukraine, so what I say, it's a bassa that you say, baby, it's me, I can say, because I'm upon say, we just more than 8 minutes, went to me and Father Cry. Boss, my mama Basso, now I got the TV is on your way, you are need to chase. The Joe, I can't better me can say, and upon a message, I'm the Bible, be sending message for your crab by. Nipan Mijis or the Suti, I won't cry, I say, okay, television. Main car say, Bia, no regional West one, but Joe, some of the players, Minyakoto, what the mammy I mempe. But has no Kotoko Konkaya, and a Mukum acquired it. It is a Jew imagine pass out upon an course be an offer, and with free hearts neighbor, maybe a free banner, that's one song best say Timono, Bepacho, Freddy Bray, no free party be no way, you mama party be, and a gun a Juman way. It is the first of free baby doesn't mean say or Baba say Timono, but players are more and some women see a democa, and will come. And it's a first leg, first to borrow one, then I do a kumra, and then you'll be cool. It will be cool no crown, work as in the media for a question on better report to Assembly. One to many penny for Ankasa, what could do some meeting, a woman of the catching penny for say, young could training.
Okay.
We want to park and no be bustle. It was time I'm going to train now.
Mafu from Ra. Na Tonyoma. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Yamiche
Jacobu.
Yeah, I mean, Jacobuni.
Go for you.
Yeah, I'm in Kokra. Pato, or me, woman, the damn city of phone or Mosere. But I'm young who. Send the best of Nadiba. You're talking about house in the Kotoko. Master, I know we have a kid one of that Ghana. Now we say K5. Go. Oh, you enter a buyer. Or can't pay us in without management. Don't matter with you.
Catch it.
Menjo wo proud to na ya fansa appointment no dey go because support to dey fee say owura na house mo ja na woni mu no kaza ba ban tell be kan say o be professional job and na do one say o ba won dominga wo mo nyina ka hu bi and ya ka o ne sa me do ba bi aduro no ye hu ye kan o bi entie na nyima na ja fi die dem say wa overstay wo kotokotim ni mu o say this time no when you competitor bia e wo team ni mu e so jina park no so a you are pan wo bo why no master because obi am team bench ya obatumi abetu na free mu e di mo ya sa wo mu nyina bra ba so
that's nyame che Jacobu fo nyina. Hello
boss.
Yes sir.
Good evening Pastor Jamani.
Okay
boss the person me kan say boss before say nana ya wo beba no na the executive yi no boss odomo ko Sudana obon kai bibia me ka so penso e ka say papa yi de me kon pese me discount na o se na naja me tim de sika yi tim no tejo obaye no na me ya obaye no Mr. Kofi Abamu nyina ye say omu ye promises no mu ye say o be ka say say omu ji wadwuma nyina na omu ja say ye sika discount na o ba so de 1.2 million na we say tim nim ye hu sika no ye nti say da so bra mu we mu nyina ye de omu ka na say bi say ye nti hwe that would the place ko bo na so mu ye na o say am for sabotage. That was the perception e wa bonten what about sabotage because they can and you too for the team ma o bet me team this year and no better now say Power Rangers before was it Power Rangers e buy kwa bono ko kwa enemy to DFB until this match then be a problem and they do so what is what happen was there na we doing everything na ya the share na ye sebensia na sebensia na say who discover team na fa ko team media o bien face come out why is the face for time out
ajima edase that's mami nkofu froso ho yeah what we ho dey attrain DJ Sims. Hello Sayo my radio nkofu mami why
good evening you dey pass very daily cassette free abrepok
okay
Sayo we go league ya ye boy last week Saturday we fake face and Green Chelsea na referee no mark face goalkeeper no red card bia up to now my dream who you everybody your dream who I am Chelsea you referee ma I can do that goalkeeper red card that's the cat our agenda bima the same thing happens to House of Folk the
referee got the penalty so I no cat if I cat obey
baby
on the team Granny that's the team Joseph omori
it is
and bia na ko cat
sedi na itimbo boaro na ide akoboaro because that red card don't make it what is it uju wa se do unti ase
how there be what's up that kind of it ase what's my kind of didn't want me ase
sedi e so ti ase because on the machination din me ne bi de na machine na dreams
ne kotokokra dreams o munya penalty referee na anye
oh se do and ye share clean go ya call me there my share clean go referee na anye ye ni yo
go de be ka unti ase mesu to di ase e di emphasis DJ Sims e ba to aso di abaye wana be you know
so he finds our fans now players and no magic them back seat now omunya sadu
boy na sani ka
supporters ni be wura players ni be wia match omu be wura mu no mu na magic them no be front seat no be middle seat
sani no na be sadu me sha sani be kan wa dewe o ka so asmato
na when they keep it can keep
this lagina and be to me handler
basa se wo so betu maka
no sani na and I say me be every hour the bonza it was sani so
and Sadat Turan
Come on. Turam. Yes. So if I'm talking famous about it, I like to say
Dreams FC.
Wow, only players in the city. Oh, so much.
That's as a pie no money.
Dreams FC. Yeah, cat.
As a pie ambassador.
You be able to be.
So yeah, cat.
Yes,
Dreams FC. Remember. Dreams FC almost the 16th and the league near boss game on relegation.
So that's it.
Come relegation.
We are getting the Dreams in bread.
All right.